We are in Paris, and guess what I did? Big surprise, like big news, as well as insane unboxing. That everything that I imagined and envisaged and then explained to them in numerous calls, they actually made reality. I'm obsessed with settings, with stones, and with cuts.
Free spirits. Free.
Hello my lovelies and welcome to Paris. I'm so happy to be here. I think obviously if you follow along closely my videos and if you watch everything that we've been up to, you already know that in my last vlog we already arrived in Paris. I think it was only towards the end of the video when I actually went to grab the coffee. This is a different coffee, it's a different day. Hopefully you can tell that it's a different day. If not because of anything else, then at least because for sure I look more tired, as it's been quite a few days since I've been in Paris. And besides that, I definitely think that I look like I could use some sleep. But I think that doing a vlog like this would not really be appropriate, even though these Victoria Beckham sunglasses are really cool. Anyway, I am going off tangents for several reasons. And I'm gonna tell you very honestly, as we are a family, I'm gonna tell you what's going on, okay? Paris Fashion Week is a very long fashion week comparing to the other ones, comparing to New York, comparing to London definitely, and comparing to Milan as well, which means that usually during Paris Fashion Week, while we are preparing the Paris Fashion Week vlog for you guys, there are two uploads that I would miss if I wouldn't work on anything else, Wednesday and Sunday. You guys know that we publish every Wednesday and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So if you don't know that, maybe you should subscribe down below and become a member of our wonderful community, this online family. It is free of charge and it won't really change anything in your life, but it would mean a lot to me. So if you do decide to subscribe, thank you very, very, very much. In today's video, which is basically the second one in this gap between Fashion Week content, I have, I think, probably what you guys will find the most exciting video of them all. There's going to be a very, very big surprise, big news, as well as insane unboxing. I say insane unboxing just because I'll go talk about the unboxing when it comes to talk about the unboxing, but I think I mentioned briefly in other videos as well that I stopped by at the new Dero boutique, I stopped by at the Chanel and at Hermes, and I have a lot to show, which is basically essentially a treat from me to me for currently working 28 days without a break. So you're watching this video on the 29th of September, hopefully, but I'm filming it on the 28th here. Look, no lies were told, okay? This is the current situation. I think we're gonna start with the very exciting news because personally, for me, this is something I can't wait to share and I'm very, very, very excited. So many of you know that for years now, I have been wearing and working with a brand called Ideal. And you will know that because for the past, I don't know how many years, I have been wearing their jewelry. Predominantly, I would say earrings. I think I'm very well known in my circles for constantly wearing the Apollo chain that connects my helix and my lobe piercings. But I also love to wear different studs, sometimes just studs, and sometimes I wear the diamond studs with the add-ons that Ideal is very well known for. I love Ideal because of the great craftsmanship and the quality that goes behind the brand, as well as the materials that they use. They use gold, 3 different colors of gold: white gold, rose gold, and yellow gold. And they also have these ethical made diamonds, which, if I'm very honest with you, I never actually considered before, and Ideal is the only brand that I have worked with that has this sort of approach, and I really, really enjoyed that. I love how sparkly they are, I love how beautiful they look, and I've been wearing them throughout my time here on YouTube. So I'm not surprised if you guys have heard and know very well about my journey with Ideal. Actually, first when I started working with the brand, I thought it was called Idyll, and I quite like both ways. But sometimes I say Idyll and sometimes I say Ideal. The correct way is Ideal. All the brands I work with, especially I would say beauty brands and accessory brands, I like to give my input, my like modest little input. So I like to tell brands like, hey, you know what is missing? Like especially beauty brands. Like recently, you guys know I was doing Venice Film Festival with Kerastase, and I was telling them, you know which products I would love if Kerastase would also come up with. Can you just like drop a little note to your research and development? And like for example with Audemars Piguet, when I work, I'm like, guys, can I just give like a little idea about this watch and that watch? I just, you know, I think like this would be nice from the consumer point of view, if this could be added or this could be changed. I love to add my point of view. So I spoke to Ideal several times and I told them, guys, I would like this product and that product. Can you just speak to your design team if maybe we can add this product or that product? And they always are like, yes, Tamara, we're listening, we're listening. And I really love the brands that feel like they are family-owned brands, that listen to their customers, that have great customer service, and that actually take feedback on board. But because I like to give my creative ideas, they actually reached out to me and they said, why don't we do a capsule collection with you? Would you be interested? And I was like, this would be amazing. I mean, to do a little capsule collection for a brand that I wear and love and enjoy, that uses precious materials to like make the pieces, I was beyond honored. So we started the creative process. Even when they asked me, they were like, you know, we can ask our design team also to give some ideas. I was like, I have ideas already. I was so ready. I was just waiting for this email to come, basically. Without further ado, I am gonna let you know that today I'm so happy to announce my collaboration with Ideal. We've created a little capsule collection of 3 pieces. I had 10 initially. I would love to show you a whole presentation of 10 different pieces that I wanted to do, but it was just way too much. In the end, we had to kind of like cut it down. And I have receipts, you know, I don't just say things. You know how like people sometimes say like, oh my God, here is something that like, you know, I worked on so hard. We really worked hard on this one because I wanted it to be perfect, okay? The kind of like process behind the designing your own pieces works like this. I know nothing about making the pieces or about what's possible and what's not possible. So you guys know, for example, this piece over here in my ear in the front lobe, I hope you're going to be able to see it. It's a stud with an add-on called Leah, and I really love the floating diamond vibe, right? So I had lots of ideas about like floating diamonds, but I also had a lot of ideas about dangling things. And then recently, you guys know, I've been very much into my tennis bracelets, and I got this pear-shaped one, right? But then at the same time, I really like the oval diamonds, and I don't even have to tell you about how much I love my engagement ring, and it's an oval cut diamond. I'm obsessed with settings, with stones, and with cuts. And initially I was thinking maybe we can do something with oval diamonds, or maybe we can do something with pear cut diamonds. And finally, I did think there were like at least 10 designs that shall I tell you how I was designing them or like thinking in my head? So I would like take a picture. This is a material process 101 on my side. I would take a picture of my ear. Then I would basically put it in like WhatsApp or in Insta story. I will show you now the actual process. Don't laugh, okay? Promise not to laugh. But I just want to show you, I imagine something in my head. And then I don't know how to bring it to reality. So I would like take a picture of my ear, then I would take the draw and I would like point, for example, let's take another color so you can see it clearly. I would think like a green color and I would like add, for example, where I wanted the stones to be, like something like this, for example. That is not how you design, but I had an incredible support from Ideal that everything that I imagined and envisaged and then explained to them in numerous calls, they actually made reality. And they sent me the samples of the pieces, which then I tried on. I tried on at home, I took pictures, I was like, okay, which ones do I love better? Which ones I wanna go straight with? So we finally came up with 3 designs that are called Capri, Venezia, and Paris. And those are like 3 cities that I personally love, and they mean a lot to me in general. And here I am today presenting you 3 pieces from Ideal that I have co-created. So we have Paris, which is what you can see in my front lobe. The truth is that one of these 2 was just a sample and it's not getting created. So the second one is the one that we actually decided to go ahead in production. But because I like wearing 2 together and wearing 2 samples, I think they're very similar. The only difference is in the process is I wanted to have like a dangle pear-shaped diamond earring that I thought was like really beautiful. And honestly, I guys saw that you noticed. I got so many comments from you guys like, where are the earrings from? Where are the earrings from? As well as from my peers. Like every show I go to, people are like, where are these earrings from? So I will link my collection with Ideal in the description box below, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it, and I hope you will love it and wear it, and that I will be with you wherever you go, because it's like a touch of Tamara to everyday life, I guess. So just to like also give you a little idea about the design process, we had 3 or 4 different kinds of Paris. One was a descending kind of side or ascending size of diamonds going downwards, pair, upwards pair, larger size of diamonds, smaller sizes of diamonds, until I finally decided to go with this one because I just thought it was perfect for everyday wear. But I love wearing 2 together and I don't have 2, so I'm just wearing one of the samples and one that is actually going in production. I hope you don't mind that. I just really, really love how they go together as a pair. This one over here is actually Venezia. I love Venezia because it's sort of like a stud, but not an ordinary stud. And what's so cool about it is that you can wear it like downwards if you want to. You can wear it sideways, which is how I like to wear it a lot. Or you can wear it upwards, or you can put it in different piercings, or like however you like. But I just genuinely think it was quite nice. And obviously you can remove the add-on, or you can just add add-on to your already existing stud. Now I know this will be like quite a surprise to you, but I think Capri is my favorite. Maybe just because I placed it in this helix over here, and I'm getting... Last night I was at Victoria Beckham show, and my friends were like, what is this earring? What is this earring? And I was like, come to my event. I actually am hosting a little event tonight in Paris to celebrate the launch of this. And I was just inviting my friends to come over because honestly, everybody was like, I need this earring. I need this earring. And I'm so happy that also my peers like it. And when I say that I co-designed it, they like really show lots of love, which means a lot to me, honestly, a lot to me. So in this ear, you can see, actually I'm wearing 2 times Capri, here and here. So I really, really love them. It's just one of them was a sample from the production as well, because we were testing again different diamond sizes and things and how it's going to work. And then I have an ordinary stud and I have a Leia add-on in front, which I love to wear all the time, as you guys will know. Tonight I'm hosting an event with my friends. I'm very happy. I hope they're gonna come and also try on some jewelry and tell me what they think and give their opinions. But overall, I'm very, very happy to announce a partnership with Ideal, and that I co-created with them a capsule collection with Venezia, Paris and Capri. I can't decide which one I love more than the other, but you guys know that I worn them the whole entire month non-stop. It was really beautiful. Like lots of love went into this, as Annabelle would say. Lots of love went into this. And also, spoiler alert, I am gonna buy one of these actually for Annabelle, because she told me she really loves it. I think these pieces of jewelry make such a great gift for any age. And if you ask me, for gold and diamonds, I think the price point is very, very fair. And we worked really hard to make sure that the price point is fair. I really hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I will link everything in the description box below so you guys can check it out and let me know what you think. I would love, love, love to hear your opinions. I'm gonna do the unboxing now, because actually today we're also heading to some shows, which you will not see now, but you will see in the next video. But then today I'm also gonna try and show you some snippets of this evening's event, and we're gonna try and vlog as much of that and of impression of my friends when they see the collection. Can't wait. We just received some stuff, which was important, and I'm having a little coffee moment before I start trying, not really trying, more like showing you guys new purchases. And I don't really have that much time, but I cannot wait to unbox everything that I have to unbox and show you. So I hope you are ready.
Free spirit. Free spirit. Free. Free spirit.
Let's do this. Whew. So first of all, I actually haven't planned this purchase, in all honesty. Kind of haven't planned it. It's something that I really wanted, but I wasn't going to buy it in Paris. The only thing is that I couldn't find it anywhere online. So when I heard that the Row Boutique will be opening in Paris during Paris Fashion Week, I was like, okay, I got a text message, I made an appointment, I went there. So someone told me yesterday that they saw Pier Paolo Piccioli in the queue to get in the Row Boutique. I don't know if it's a rumor, but I got one item. I have to tell you though, if you're after the Margot bag, but you can't get one, it's a good moment to run to the Row now. So here's something, I hope I got the right thing, because I haven't actually unboxed it before, I haven't even had a look at it. But it's something that I already have, and I really wanted it in an extra color, because it's probably one of my 2 most worn pieces from the Row, and I'm talking about the loafer. If I tell you what Filippo calls these shoes, he loves them. He calls them scarpette stupidine because they look so cute. I wanted to get the brown version as well. Brown version is a little bit shiny, as you can see. They're a little bit sort of like embossed even, and I love them. The black ones that I have, I've worn to death probably, and I just love how these shoes look. I love how they go with everything, and I know that I just got brown Saint Laurent suede shoes, but I really, really wanted these, and I thought they're going to be a perfect add-on to my collection for autumn to come. Actually, I wanted to wear them this morning when I went to grab my coffee, because I realized I have a blister on my feet and I can barely walk with these blisters. This is the only fashion week I didn't bring blister plasters for. I always have them in my suitcase. Forgot them on this occasion. Great. So I really wanted to bring these because these are actually literally like a glove, I promise you. For the Chanel, okay, as you can probably understand, went to Cambon, looked around, didn't have much time, luckily, because if I had more time, we all know how that would end it, because we watched the Chanel hauls over here. I only got things that I really, really wanted and really, really needed. I mean, how much did I wear this cardigan? I think I've worn it more than 10 times since I got it, and that's a lot for like a colorful cardigan and for a person that has a lot of other things also to wear. So I really love this piece, and I think it's such a strong piece. So I wanted to get pieces that are kind of either classics or strong pieces that I will wear. This item, when I noticed, I tried it on and I really, really, really love it. And it is a black short sleeve top. I don't know if you can see, but I have something very similar actually in my collection. It just has a small CC logo on top here, which you can't even really see because it's a black t-shirt. It is so, so soft. It's a cashmere, 76% cashmere, and it's so well fitted as well, which you will see. Really happy to add something so classic in my collection. I actually tried a black jacket as well, but since I got a black jacket when I was in Turkey, that now just landed in shops. I remember when I was in Turkey, I was like, I'm not gonna shop Chanel in Turkey, you know what I mean? And the lady was like, oh, this is the last piece in Europe, you will not find it anywhere else. Obviously not true. Anyway, what I really wanted to get was a brown pair of shoes. But I saw these and I tried them on and I really loved them. I loved actually my whole look when I tried it on in the boutique. But I saw these and I probably don't need another pair of ballerinas, guys, but they're burgundy. They're like dark burgundy and they will go really well actually. They're the same color as the wallet on chain that I got when I was here during the couture week. So here we go. Burgundy, black shiny toe cap. I got my size, and these are a little bit different. They have that sort of quilting, but they also have like a tiny little Chanel written on it. I'm not sure I love that Chanel writing on them, but it's very not like, it's not that obvious, you know what I mean? They still look like classic black and burgundy ballerinas. And if I'm honest with you guys, and I'm always honest, I've been searching for black and burgundy Chanel ballerinas all over internet, like even like in vintage shops, etc. Like if they're like maybe someone bought them, never wore them, is reselling them, etc. Couldn't find a pair in my size, so I was very, very happy that I got these. And the last item that I got, only 3 pieces. Who is she even? She's been like not shopping that much as usually. The last item that I got is a cardigan, because I loved this cardigan so much. And it's the cardigan that I already got in Saint Tropez in color pink. I haven't worn it yet, but I will wear it. I just didn't have a chance because immediately when we got back from holidays, I proceeded with Fashion Week situation. I got it in size 44, so very, very big. But I want to wear it like when I go to St. Moritz, sort of like oversized, over black leggings when I go to breakfast downstairs. It has these CC detailed buttons, which you can see. And then on the side, it looks like this, has these pockets. You will see it when I try it on as well. Genuinely love this item. And I'm super happy that I finally got my hands on it. That is the last piece that I got from Chanel. I think like, if we compare it to my usual Chanel hauls and purchases, we can agree that I was sensible, right? Before all of these items, I purchased something else, and I saw the windows on Faubourg have changed. Windows on the Faubourg Saint Honoré boutique at Hermès, when they change, it's a museum, it's an art gallery, it's something so special, you guys. And I'll tell you now, honestly, I basically knew exactly what I wanted, and I've been wanting this piece for a while now. Again, been searching all over online, and then I realized that it's going to be in this fall winter Hermès collection. So I ordered it even before I arrived in Paris. As always, I come with receipts. So you can see here it says pre-sale. You see, pre-sale, because I bought it before I even arrived. I just wanted this. It's a pair of boots. And I want to show them to you because I think they're very, very special. And I also want to show them to myself because I've never seen them in real life. So this could go anyway. This is a proper unboxing now. Let's do this. I'm very excited because I have no idea if the color is going to be exactly what I thought it would be. So, it's even better than I thought. So we have a pair of suede brown jumping boots. I already have jumping boots in black, but I really wanted a brown suede. I mean, I'm obsessed with brown suede for this season. And just look how beautiful are these. Divine. And currently, for current season, they're jumping boots in so many different colors. This is the sole, in case you want to see what it looks like. I mean, I want to try them on now. The problem is, I don't have a sock. Definitely not the right jeans for this. I am obsessed. They are even better than the normal leather ones. They are heaven. Sorry, let's move on. That's not the only thing that I got, because here's the other item. Let me tell you the back of the story. So I went to collect these. I wanted to like get in the store and personally collect them. And when I arrived in the boutique, I saw my SA. And she said, "Tamara, what are you here for?" And I said, I am here to pick up my pair of boots. Probably, you know, the lady already let you know because I bought it as like distance sale. And I said, also a mini Kelly, as a joke. As a joke. I don't even want a mini Kelly. I mean, I know nobody said ever, but at the moment I don't have a mini Kelly on my wish list. But it's something that Filippo always says. So every time we enter an Hermès store, Filippo, when they ask him, "Hello, how can I help you with?" And Filippo is always like, "Yes, I would like a mini Kelly." And it's actually a little bit borderline embarrassing because I'm always like, I'm not with him, but he always loves to say it. So I kind of was joking. I was like, "And a mini Kelly." And it was early in the morning, and she was like, "Let me see if I have an appointment." But I didn't really understand what was going on. She seated me upstairs. I sat down, and then when the lady came from the leather good appointment, she asked me, "What would you like?" And I explained my story. I was like, "I paid for these boots. I'd like to collect them." And I was like, "I'm sorry, is this a leather goods appointment?" And she said, "Yes, so let's talk about boots later." And I was like, so I could ask for a bag, but I didn't really plan on asking for a bag even, just because, you know, I honestly wasn't. I was very early at the beginning of Fashion Week. My friend Ksenia was having an appointment on the same day or the day before. She already got a bag. I was like, okay, I said what I was after, and lady came back with a blue box. This is my 4th blue box bag that I have in my collection, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Basically, it means it's just a very, very rare item. We have a limited edition bag. It's a blue box, and I've been very lucky with those lately, so I feel like we need to open it immediately. I can't wait to see this beauty, and also I'm gonna wear it today. So special. Also, never had a blue box this big. Oh, it's upside down. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It actually seems quite small when you look at it like this. Look, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna keep you too long. I'm not gonna tease, okay? I would like to present you a Birkin 30 Kazak with Cellier Rouge and Rouge Ash is here. This is a limited edition for the year of Faubourg, which is now, and there are only 5 of these bags at the moment. I'm sure they will produce like 555, maybe not, I don't know, but very, very, very special piece. And since I love Cellier Rouge and I love Rouge Ash, but look at this bag. Can we look at this bag together? It has palladium hardware, as you can see. It's a Cellier Birkin. I normally am not a fan of Cellier Birkins. I have one in 25. This one is in 30, and I think it looks amazing. When Filippo saw it on FaceTime, he was like, you absolutely, absolutely have to get this bag. It's so beautiful. You need to have it. And yes, I do have a Rouge Ash bag already, but this one is different. What do you think? I'll show you the difference between this and my Rouge Ash Kelly in 28. So here we go. Size-wise, I would say they're pretty similar. Obviously, this is box leather. Even the color looks completely different, really, because the different leathers can determine how different the color looks, right? This one is with gold hardware, this one is with palladium hardware. And I actually have a lot of items that I love to wear, but they're like burgundy with silver details, and I kind of don't feel like this bag goes, but this will go. And I'm gonna wear, in fact, this bag today because I'm going to the Hermes fashion show. So here's the back, so you can see it, and here's the front. It's called Kazak when it's half and half. So in the past they've done a pink and red, a blue, like a navy and black. That's what I can remember. But this is the current situation, and I really, really, really love it. Don't know what you guys think, but that's it. Now, how nice of me that I like set you down. I haven't done a sit down video in such a long time, but I really hope that you enjoyed this one and that you liked what I had to show, that you love the bag. I also feel like I lack a little bit of bigger bags in my collection. I have Birkin 30 Touch, the black Noah as well with gold hardware, and all the other bags that I have are Birkin 25s. Can you believe that? So I have only 3 Birkin 30 bags, whereas I have 4 Kelly 25s and 7 Birkin 25s. So I felt like it's time to get a Birkin 30 after all, and I love this bag. Did I just put my lipstick on it? I hope not. Thank you so much for watching this video. I actually have to love you and leave you because I have to get ready for the shows today. Next video will be Paris Fashion Week 1. What can I tell you guys? It's been a long month and I'm so here for it. Love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do leave a comment below. Give it a little thumbs up. It's just nice for my team and myself to see this after working for 28 days without a day off. Well, that's in my case. They get sometimes a day off, you know, because otherwise, yeah, I don't know if this channel would even exist anymore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.